We don't have enough room to display everything, but we have over 6,000 artifacts. This is really like a treasure hunt around here. For me personally, I've been working in the archives for the last 20 years, and when I started, it was just things in boxes and pulling them out because we didn't have computers way back when. So things were put in the box. Those volunteers passed away. We didn't know what was, so we started pulling them out. I found it was a Civil War document. I was so excited. The fact that you are holding something that old, and how did it get here? There's where you got to wonder, how did that end up from back east here in California? Holtville. Its original name was Holton, but the U.S. Post Office didn't like that because it was too close to Colton. So they had to change the name to Holtville. It was going to be named after W.F. Holt, who was the emperor of the Imperial Valley at the time. He bought the land and sold it to settlers coming in to try and help settle this area. He had faith that this was going to become something, and he was right. There used to be a lot of lakes in this time. During the settlement period, the Colorado River would flood, recede, and there'd be lakes. So the settlers would settle on the banks of the lake. The first child born to one of those settlers was named after one of the lakes that they settled around. Lake Cameron is what it was, so they called her Cameron. First train stop would stop in what was called Old Beach, and that is now called Niland. That was the one and only train stop. You got off the train there, and it was a hike or a wagon from that point to this area. The city of Imperial was supposed to be the center of the whole settlement, but they found out that the alkali was too strong in that area, so that's why the other cities started coming along. Sheriff Meadows, first sheriff of the county, was the one that swam out into the middle of the flooded river and set off that dynamite to divert the water during the flood period. So aside from being a trick rider, he was always also a very brave man and a good swimmer.